Hello, this browse poll. There's a poll going on now, and you, as a fan, you can give your opinion as well. This thing has been going on in many platforms. Victor Gyokeres or Sesko. Arsenal need a striker. Everybody has agreed that Arsenal gonna buy a striker. Then who is that person? Then it has also been said that it has been narrowed down. Many players around the world have been narrowed down to be these two guys. I tell you, Gyokeres is playing for Sporting, top scorer, and is going to be top scorer as well in European competition. I mean, in Europe, I think it's the guy with many goals this season. And Sesko playing for Lesburg, I tell you, this season has not been as people expected, but still not bad numbers in terms of goals. I think 13 goals in Bundesliga. Bundesliga a bit harder than Portuguese league. But now, who can Arsenal go for? If you have all the option to go for a player, who will you choose? It is not just a player. You've seen what happened last night. Mark Tommy actually left Manchester United as a useless player. Before he even left Manchester United, before he left, he actually a bench player, being brought maybe 70 minutes, 80 minutes. But when he went to Napoli, I tell you, he was the best player. Wow, it was the best player in Serie A. I tell you, and he actually helped Napoli to win the title, that league, Serie A league. I tell you, with over 12 goals. So sometimes it's not about a player, it's about the system. You can be having a good player within a wrong system, you can't do anything. So that's the reason why I think this debate, because from outside world, when you look at Sesko and Gyokeres, obviously you'll be asking yourself, why are we having this debate? This is an obvious choice. Gyokeres and Sesko, for now, somebody who need to win the league next season, will not be having this kind of debate, because obviously in terms of goals, in terms of killer instinct, in terms of someone who can score goals, if Gyokeres start the first game of the season next season, you expect him to score more than Sesko, because he's a killer. But it is not always like that. And that's the reason why I think we still have this debate. So I want to do my own analysis based on many areas: weakness, strength, and the rest. So let me start with dribbling. Dribbling, Gyokeres is someone who actually like going behind the players, behind the defenders. You need those through passes so that he can run and beat one-on-one, then he score. He loves taking on defenders. Give him the ball, take on defenders, go and score. So in terms of Sesko, is not that kind of a player. It's a player who actually loves dropping deep, one-on-one with some midfielders, then run and score goals. So Sesko is also tall, so he normally score a lot of goals using his head as compared to Gyokeres. So in terms of aerial ability, so Sesko is above Gyokeres. So you expect goals from Sesko using his head as compared to Gyokeres. In terms of dribbling, I've said before that Gyokeres is very good in dribbling. Sesko, I think because he's tall, is not as good in dribbling. But Gyokeres, very good in dribbling. If you give him the ball, he can take on two, three defenders and give them a very good test, which actually result in a goal, penalty, or something else. So dribbling, Gyokeres is above, but Sesko, nothing like that. Shooting ability, I tell you, Sesko is above. You look at the goals scoring outside 19. He has a very powerful legs, which can actually score goals from outside 18. which to open up the score, which Gyokeres doesn't have much. So there, Sesko is above Victor Gyokeres. Both legs, Victor Gyokeres, Sesko, you cannot tell whether he's a left-footed or a right-footed. I've watched his goals and how he plays. So I think it's 50-50. This is another Cazorla. He can shoot from left, can shoot from right. So all these kind of things. So everything that Sesko does, I think he can score from both legs. Whereas Gyokeres, I think, is a right-footed striker. Left leg is weaker as compared to right one. So I think in this scenario, many defenders can actually predict if he's on the left side. You actually cut to the right side so that he can shoot. The next factor is about positioning. How, when we have the ball, where will Sesko be and where will Gyokeres be? If you are in position, Sesko will come into the midfield. You know what I mean? Sesko will come into the midfield to actually receive the ball. When you do that, I think the flags, Saka and the rest can actually go back. So he will come to the midfield and maybe receive the ball. While Gyokeres, when we have the ball, I think he will move to the right side like a winger. He will leave the defenders and try to create a space from the left side, from the right side, to actually receive that through pass so that he can run away. If he doesn't do that, then I think he can try to run behind the defenders so that he can get that one ball away. So those are the different things. What again? I think those are the main factor in terms of instinct inside the box. Gyokeres is better in terms of killer. See, the guy is about scoring goals. He's mad. He's crazy about scoring goals. If you get the ball, the first thing you want to do is put the ball inside the net. You know what I mean? And while Sesko, I think, is more, okay, he's also a killer, but it's more to do with the teammates, to create space to the teammates than him scoring. I think in terms of what we call greedy, Gyokeres can be a bit greedy because he's a natural striker instinct. If you get the ball inside the box, I know he will shoot. While Sesko, I think he will weigh the options around it before he shoot. So that's another thing as well. Now, having said those things, who is the best suited for Arsenal club? Let me say something about Arsenal. Arsenal is not a counter-attacking team, number one. That will not favor Gyokeres because Arsenal will be slow to release passes. So Gyokeres is someone who's on the move. He's running behind the player. So he will be doing those runs, but nobody will see him. See, it will take a lot of time. By the time you release the pass, you may be offside. See, you know what I mean? So in terms of that aspect of Arsenal will not favor Gyokeres because we are position-based team where we build for so long before we actually attack. So, and that one will actually not favor Gyokeres. That will favor Sesko because when we are building up, Sesko will be in midfield a bit, dropping deep to have those small exchange with midfielders before they actually go into that. Number two, Arsenal, as we've seen the last few games where Saka is putting balls inside the box, I think that one will favor Sesko because of poacher. Sesko is a poacher. He's a midfielder who is a poacher. Number three, the way Arsenal plays, England technically is a very, very rough league. People are strong. Can't get those weak things you are seeing in these videos of this player. So in terms of physical ability, I think Sesko is very, very physical. I think his physicality is suited English Premier League as compared to Gyokeres. Gyokeres is also physical, but in comparison, I think Sesko is a bit physical, tall, very well built. In terms of bowling players, I think he can actually bully defenders going to the goal. So then those are my analysis. So based on that, who will you think gonna come to Arsenal and perform and give us the better striker? You can leave your comment, Sesko or Gyokeres. Thank you so much.